Hello there, fellow YouTuber. I'm glad you could join me today. In this video, I will show you two simple ways of how to write a Hello World program using Swift. Now, the Swift programming language was first introduced by Apple in 2014, and it is currently the newest programming language that I know of that I've actually done some coding with. But first of all, if you're a Windows user, you're gonna have a bit of a hard time following this video because you will need Xcode, which only runs on Macs. So if you can't get your hand on a physical Mac right now, I suggest you go down to the description below and check out those links that I've posted there that detail numerous ways of how you can run macOS on a Windows machine. Those may not be optimal, but it's better than nothing. But from now on though, I'm going to assume that you're running some kind of macOS. So then, please go ahead to the App Store, right here, and download Xcode. You just put Xcode in there, and it'll be the first result there. So I've already downloaded and installed Xcode, so I don't have to do it again. Just know that it might take a while to download and install it. You will need to give a couple of permissions, but don't worry, it's Apple, you can trust it. So if you've done that and you're finished, we can actually go ahead and open up the terminal, because we can actually run Swift straight out of the terminal. And we can do that because of xcrun, which is a command line tool that we've already downloaded alongside Xcode, because it comes bundled with Xcode. Now when we type xcrun Swift and enter that, it will open up a programming environment for the Swift language. And you can see I'm currently running Swift version 4.2.1. It's the newest one, at least as of February the 6th. So now in the first line, I'll actually put in the program. And you see, just like in Python, it looks exactly like in Python actually. It just takes a single line. Because the print function here is already built into Swift, so we can use it from the get-go. We can already put a string literal right in here as a parameter, so that when we press enter, we'll get exactly our input back as an output, which is exactly what we wanted. So when our code does what exactly we want it to do, that's a great thing actually. Now if we don't need this console anymore, we can just put this in and get back to our terminal, and then you can quit the terminal. Now, the second way would be with a playground, which is a functionality of Xcode that allows you in a single file to just put in some code to see if it works or not, so that you don't have to put it in a huge app project, for example, that could mess up other kinds of functionalities. So this is the safest way and intuitive way to go. I'm going to, this time, define a variable just so you see how it's like. I'll call this variable message and give it the string literal hello world. See? Now in Swift, you declare variables using the var keyword. And you don't need any semicolons. Just let me show you something for a sec actually. So if I take this away, Xcode will throw an error. And that's because Xcode has this sort of preemptive debugger which scans our lines while we type for any kind of problems that might come up when we try to run this code, and just warns us of them outright. And that's a good thing most of the times. It can sometimes be a bit too premature, but usually Xcode is right. So now the error goes away and I utilize the print function again. Now I haven't even finished typing, and you can see Xcode is actually giving me a couple of recommendations of what I could put in. And as you can see, Xcode believes that it is most likely the case that I want to use the string message, which I've just defined. And actually Xcode is right here. So I'm just going to enter here. And as you can see, Xcode completes the whole statement for me, so I don't have to do that. Now we can just run this program, this little code, by pressing this play button here, or you can also press this button here. So now it should put out hello world, exactly what we defined. So our code is working. That's a good thing. It's always a good thing. I encourage you to play around with this code. You can, change the string. You can also replace the string literal with another data type, like an integer, and see, when maybe your code breaks. It's always good to test that out. If you are interested in how to write Hello World in different programming languages, I suggest you go over to my channel and check out the other videos that I've done on this topic. There are quite a few already. If you can't see something that you want to see, then I encourage you to, put the comment down below or contact me privately. So I'll get back to you in a timely manner. But that's really it from me for now. I wish you good coding, and I hope to see you on my next video. Goodbye.